Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off for Macrisher. Returnable from the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
From the pistol, Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Steelers go to a dime set. Must be thinking pass on this 3rd down. Couple additional DBs brought in. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Steelers will take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. Just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Hold up.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. Russ now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Wilson now from the gun. Gets this one to Harris. It's a gain of 12 there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
So it'll be another first and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Milton Williams making the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, they go with Harris. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Cooper DeJean with the stop. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Williams coming in motion right. Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, here's Russ. Short pass brought in. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell. So through 1, this game, more for you defensive, my... Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Blitz coming, Russ. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something-something to the return.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He's on the move. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's third down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, that's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Braden Mann on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Nice return there, 15 yards gain. Man, it'll be their football. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. At the 20. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers get the game's first points here in the second. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Running left. This is Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Working quickly here. First down, and they go right back to it. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. Hurts with it on third and short. Working the sideline, that's Goddard. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he takes this one back for the pick six. Well, they had to try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. He's going to field this at the 2. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. It's the Eagles looking at 3rd and 4. Hurts setting up to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. On 4th down, Hurts. He lets a heater go deep. He's got it deep downfield. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 1-score game before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
This one is up and good. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Calvin Austin on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. He lofts it deep left. Wide open down the field, and he has it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
He throws a bullet to the center of the... Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Man in motion here. On first down, it's Wilson. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 29. Catch made by Austin. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They put Austin in motion left. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. Here we go, third and less than a yard.
What? Good job right there. Good job right there. Good shot.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
19.
Here's Harris. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's trying to go deep again. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Philadelphia. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And it's no good. Denied by the right upright. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Cordarrelle Patterson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Wilson now, 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for George Pickens that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down.
14.
One final shot before halftime. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Returns looking good so far. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. Wilson with it on 1st. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Austin put in motion right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
They motion the tight end over.
46-yard line.
Russ now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Cut. Cut.
Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Cut. Cut.
Harris has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers lead by 15 now. Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing here hurts. He'll get this one to Brown. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running right, it's Barkley. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon. who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the 43. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up. And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Patterson now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Russ is going to cook here. The screen pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now it's 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They've got a man in motion. Defense shows blitz. Wilson. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked up by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
King, Phil King, Phil King. Tiger Hornet.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hits him on the out route. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Patterson now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. A carry by Harris here to start the drive. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
What? Move the team. Cut.
2nd down here, another give to Harris. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot.
26.
First and 10 from the 41.
Hey, alert.
Harris once more. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
What? Spot that.
A handoff for Harris, running right. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
14. Cut.
Another run with Harris here on 1st. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels, and right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Cut. Hey, alert. Cut.
From the red zone now. They did it! He made the interception! Picked up by Nakobe Dean. The 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles jump in front now by 5. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Austin. Returns looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Alert, 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 alert.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Cut. Cut.
A give left side. Here's Harris. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Cut. Front left, front left. Good cut.
Running behind center with Harris. Across midfield to the 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
First down, ball at the 36.
Cut. Hey, 0, 0, 0. Cut.
So now they're going to throw with Wilson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Cut.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, easy.
Offense in the hurry up here. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Cut. 36 power.
Looking to throw. He's got Harris. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers trailing by 5. Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7.
Cut. Zebra, zebra. Good job right there. Cut.
He's back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Caught by Fryermuth. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Cut. Cut.
Back to throw. This one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Cut. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Green, eh?
He'll look to throw it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
All right, here we go, everybody. Big play for the Steelers as they go for 2.
Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Cut.
Setting up to pass. While still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles have some new life in the 4th.
Eagles 33. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go silver, right? 63, 63. Now it's set. Now it's
Pressure coming, and it's Hurts. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you